Oh, there you go. So let the breath settle down. Release the jaw. Really allow ourselves to kind of let a few layers go. Helps me to close my eyes and just breathe and listen to the music for a couple breaths. If you can, not if you're driving, obviously. But this conversation this year truly offers us a decent practice in being present. And we get out of things what we put into it. So here we go. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We're here in this community for women every single day, and we're in our 6th year. Thank you all for practicing and continuing this great community. We've done some healing together, and it's quite lovely. This year, the conversation is different. It's a practice now, practice in being present. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. This New York Times bestseller is described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And the message we're offered for this day number 1881 is titled Sabbath Time. Sabbath Time. There's a quote offered to us by Susan McHenry. Work when there is work to do. Rest when you are tired. One thing done in peace will most likely be better than 10 things done in panic. I am not a hero if I deny rest. I am only tired. Give it up. We're giving kudos to rest. Whoop. Give it up to rest. When I need to be refreshed or renewed, I return to doorways of heart that have opened me before. I walk and stand beside the big willow and wait for its familiar sway to speak to me. I replay that special piece of piano music that made its way into the sore crease of my heart and let things unfold. I make some tea and sit in my favorite chair and carefully pull out my old and tattered E.E. Cummings book and read, I thank you, God, for most this amazing day. I thank you, God, for most this amazing day. Take a breath. Feel that. I try to open the hours with softness and silence, the two threads that unravel into gratitude, and wait for the miracle to return. This is the renewing atom of Sabbath for me. I try to start each day with such a small, endearing moment. before the bumps and nicks and noise rush in, before the confusions and conflicts tighten my sense of things. For me, the heart constricts and dilates like the eye. When it's constricted, there is no rest. The world seems smaller and meaner and full of danger. So Sabbath time becomes essential as a practice that dilates everything tight. These private moments of rest restore, make ore out of rest, and loosen the knots of the world by slowing down the heart. I rest. I always remember that what ties me to the earth is unseen. Just the other day, I was constricted. My heart was beating like a heron awakened in the weeds. No room to move. Tangled and surprised by the noise of my mind, I fluttered without grace to the center of the lake, which humans call silence. I guess if you should ask, peace is no more than the underside of tired wings resting on the lake, while the heart in its feathers pounds softer and softer. Let's take a breath. Let's let that come in for a second. See how that settles. See how it settles. The quote at the beginning, Susan McHenry: work when there is work to do. Rest when you are tired. One thing done in peace will most likely be better than 10 things done in panic. I am not a hero if I deny rest. I am only tired. This pure heart it was talking about, where he starts his day. He says, I try to open the hours with softness and silence, the two threads that unravel into gratitude. He tries to start each day with a small, endearing moment before the bumps and nicks and noise rush in, before the confusions and conflicts tighten my sense of things. So this is really a good reason to spend a couple minutes quiet time in the morning before anything else. Just a few minutes to breathe before all this. Because if we're gonna connect with any higher aspects of ourselves, it's gonna come from a space that's not tight and constricted like that. It's going to come from this open heart that he's talking about. And it doesn't take a lot for us to create a practice. It can be just a couple minutes. And then we do that. And we just keep doing that. That's the thing, to start and don't stop. And this lets the practice get really good. And then you'll want more. Then you can start carving out different time slots or different locations or whatever. But start with just a few minutes. Just make sure we do it. And the meditation says, practice loosening the knot in your heart by placing your hands, palms up in your lap. Palms facing up, jaw relaxed, spine comfortable, tall but not rigid. With each in-breath, tighten your hands briefly. With each out-breath, relax your hands till they rest like the tired wings that they are. Let it go. Open up the palm and let it go. Right, remember a couple weeks ago the message about the rice? Holding onto that rice. Let it go. Thanks for coming by, ladies. Thanks for sharing in this practice always. Sabbath time. We declare a halt. We want to rest. The earth wants to rest. Please visit zenfulconversations.com. I need to update the website for what's coming up next week, but you can always sign up for my mailing list. I send out an email on Sunday evenings. That's zenfulconversations.com. We'll see you here tomorrow. In deep and honest gratitude. Thank you, ladies. Namaste.